start out today's vlog with this. Oh my god! This footage of Wally pooping. Can't wait to show you this in the future. Good. I was gonna say morning, but I kind of slept all day, so it's definitely afternoon now. So, good afternoon. I hope you enjoyed that clip of Wally surprise pooping while I was trying to film him being cute and sleepy. So today I thought it would be fun to vlog. Well, actually it was Connor's idea, but I'm gonna say it was my idea. I thought it would be fun to vlog because we are taking Wally over to his great-grandparents' house. He has met his great-grandma. He has not yet met his great-grandpa, so that will be exciting. Probably gonna stop and get some coffee, maybe get some food, and we're also bringing Scout with us. So this will be our first ride in the car with both Scout and Wally. So a little bit scary. Scout is kind of afraid of Wally for some reason. I'm not sure if it's because Wally cries and Scout doesn't like that, or because Scout just doesn't understand him. Connor said the other day that he's excuse me, unsure of whether Scout even realizes that Wally is a human being. Like if he thinks that he's just some weird little creature. But yeah, so I'm going to actually get dressed because even though you can't tell, I am still in my pajamas. So I will check back in just a little bit.
You're keeping me on. Yeah, I'm strapped in, stuck in a song you can't turn off. Like a merry-go-round, my head is spinning. I see you rapping about, I'm sure as hell not.
We are on our way to, well, our grandma's and Wally's great-grandma's. And it's a super pretty day out. It's really sunny, but everything is really dry because we're transitioning into winter, so I guess the landscape itself isn't pretty, but the sky is really pretty. Connor's really pretty. No, you're not really pretty. We ended up not bringing Scout, mostly because we forgot him at home. We were both in a rush to get ready because, like I said, we slept in pretty late today. So, yeah. I want to make sure to, big bump, to try to film Connor's grandpa's, like, first time meeting Wally, because, I don't know, it just seems like one of those moments that you kind of want to have to look back on. And even though Connor's grandma has already met Wally, I'm sure she'll have some nice little things to say as well. So I will make sure to get that in a little bit. We have about like 5-ish minutes until we are there. But to you, it will be like 2 seconds, so.
Now you're long gone.
Hey!
Did she drive okay?
Yeah,
All
she did
right.
great. How's it going?
She did great.
Good. Where's old Sass Master? Sassy?
Out back,
Oh, yeah.
where she belongs.
Sassy? No. 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 You just stay down here, okay? No. No, I don't know how to. I don't know. I'm very conflicted with the whole thing because I like the idea of having like a public soapbox kind of thing where you can talk about issues and stuff.
Yeah.
But
So we didn't get that much footage in there. The lighting was kind of dark and it just wasn't focusing. There we go. It just wasn't like a good time to film, I guess. So I decided not to. I did get a little bit that you just saw, so that will be nice. Hey guys, so it's actually a completely different day now. I didn't do much else on Sunday, which was when I filmed the clips that you saw before. Today is Tuesday. I'm still not doing much today, but I thought it would be fun just to kind of record some of just my actual like everyday life, because you don't have to be doing exciting things to vlog, which is something that I've kind of had to come to terms with, because I feel like the reasons I haven't vlogged before is because I'm like, no one's gonna care to see me like sitting on my couch eating ice cream. But if you guys want to see that, I'll film it. But I'm just relaxing at home today. I have little man here asleep. He's probably gonna be waking up to eat soon. He had a good angles. Sorry, still getting the hang of this, obviously. Ooh, bad lighting. It's because of the curtains. He had a pediatrician appointment, much better, today. Just his 2-week checkup, because he was 2 weeks old yesterday, which is crazy. I feel like he's gonna be a year old like in 2 seconds, and I'm just gonna be like, where did my baby go? But he weighed 9 pounds and 3.5 ounces, so he's not quite up to his birth weight yet, but his pediatrician wasn't concerned about it or anything, so he'll be okay. I mostly wanted to sit down and just talk to you guys a little bit, because I've been struggling a little with the breastfeeding thing, and I just want to say before I go into it that fed is best. Every mom is different, every baby is different, and every relationship between mom and baby is different. And I don't want to shame anyone. I don't want to see anyone shaming anyone else in my comments. I will delete them. But I just want to talk a little about my experience with breastfeeding so far. So obviously I started out with the plan to exclusively breastfeed, and I was super excited about it. I knew that it would be a really good bonding experience, but I did know that it would be extremely difficult as well. And I don't think I realized quite how difficult it would be. So when we were in the hospital, Wally did have a lot of trouble latching, which is pretty common. It was definitely not just his fault. I mean, I'm a new mom, so I didn't know what I was doing either. But I was told that I needed to use a nipple shield, so that's what I was using. And for our first couple days home, we did breastfeed exclusively. Actually, that's a lie. At the hospital, we were told that he was beginning to gain weight at a rate that was a little higher than what they were wanting. So we were told to supplement with formula after every feeding, which was fine with me. I was like, okay, you know, my milk hadn't come in yet, so it was just the colostrum. And I figured that since we were both having such a hard time, he probably wasn't getting that much. So we were supplementing with formula after every feeding, and when we got home, we continued to do that. But I was just noticing that every time we would breastfeed, he would fall asleep, like at the breast, and I would do so many different things to try to wake him up. You know, I would, like touch his cheek to like stimulate the like sucking motion. I would move his arm because his arm would just be like hanging limply off of the pillow that I had him on. We tried different positions. We tried like tickling his chest while he was eating, and he would just always fall asleep. And it would make me really frustrated because it would be 2 a.m. and he would be screaming because he's so hungry, and so I would try to feed him and he would have his trouble latching, and then when he finally did latch, he would keep falling asleep. So each feeding would take like 45 to 50 minutes, and I would not get enough sleep. Connor would not get enough sleep. He probably wouldn't get enough sleep, and that really makes for a crappy environment. The first couple of days back home were really difficult. I definitely had a couple of breakdowns because sleep deprivation. I was still in a little bit of pain in my incision area. And frustration. It was so hard. So I was told by a lactation consultant that since he was falling asleep, he most likely wasn't getting enough, which is why he was eating primarily formula. And so she told me to first breastfeed and then supplement with formula, and while Connor was feeding him the formula, I was to pump. I hate pumping. I'm just gonna be honest. It makes me feel like a cow or something. It's uncomfortable. It's gross. I know that it's necessary, and I wanted to feed my baby, so I did it. And Connor and I made the decision to cut the breastfeeding out. It was difficult. I'm still upset about it. I feel guilty about it. Because I can breastfeed. It's just so incredibly stressful, and he has trouble latching, and I want to get sleep. So as of right now, I am pumping 2 to 4 times a day, and we are primarily giving him formula. And I don't know why I'm so upset about it. I know that I shouldn't be, but it's just another one of those things where I'm like, well, this didn't go as planned at all. So if my video, not just this video, but my birth video as well, have taught you anything about me, it should be that I'm a planner. And I definitely tend to get upset when things don't go as planned, which I'm working on. I'm sure being a parent will help me with that. But yeah, I just wanted to talk to you guys about it because I have definitely felt guilty about it, and I shouldn't. My baby is getting fed. He is producing enough wet diapers, so I know that and dirty diapers for that matter, so I know that he is getting enough. He has been gaining weight. He's happy. He doesn't cry very often. And all of us get sleep, and that is what is important to me. And it's something that I'm slowly coming to terms with. And I've definitely had a couple people seem disappointed in me by me choosing to make this decision, but sorry, I guess. It's my decision. It's not anybody else's, and that's just the way that it is. But I also wanted to say that as of today, I am at 142 pounds, which is awesome because my pre-pregnancy weight was 120, so I'm getting close. And before I delivered, I was at like 167, I think. So I've lost 25 pounds, guys. Which obviously, like, a good 10 to 12 of that was from Wally and the amniotic fluid and all that. But the rest is just me being me. But I don't know, I'm really excited about that. As soon as I get the okay, Connor and I are going to start working out. Let me know if you'd be interested in, like, me doing videos about that as well, like maybe at-home workouts for moms, because it's hard. I mean, I don't have time to do, like, anything, I feel like, with a newborn. I'm just barely starting to, like, do chores and stuff again, and feel sort of okay when I just want to take a nap, let's be real. But I don't know, I'm pretty excited, and I would like to eventually just become more toned. I don't want to be, like, muscular per se. I just want to have, like, more definition and just feel okay about my body, because after you give birth, you don't feel bad about your body because you think about, like, what you went through and everything. And the fact that you gained weight so rapidly because you had to do that for your baby. And he was gaining weight and I had a big ass baby. So, he was taking up a lot of that weight. The fluid was a lot of weight. And I carried my child and I have a ton of stretch marks to show it. I'm gonna have a scar to show it because I got an unplanned C-section. And my mom the other day says to me, like, oh, you're probably not gonna wear bikinis too often anymore, huh? And I was like, you know, maybe I will, just because I am not ashamed of the scar. I'm not ashamed of the gazillion and one stretch marks that I have here. Oh. Like, it's crazy now because they're not all stretched out anymore. They're just there. And they're gonna be there forever. And I want to wear a bikini still. I don't like one pieces. I don't like how if you have to go to the bathroom and you're in public, you have to just take the entire thing off so you're practically naked. It's like the romper situation, which I love rompers, but I sure do not like being naked in a bathroom stall, if you know what I mean. But I think I'm gonna go and do some laundry because babies get changed like 4 times a day, and our baby is a heavy peer, so he likes to pee right through his clothes, and he also spits up a good amount. So if he doesn't pee on his clothes, he spits up on them and on mine. I have to change my shirt like twice a day usually, so. But I'm gonna go and do that, and I will check back in a little bit.
Good morning. Hi. Did you have a good nap? Yeah? Did you? Oh, big smile. You are too cute, Baba. You are too cute. You stinker. You stinker.
Alright, so in case you can't tell already, I'm an extremely inconsistent vlogger. It is, again, a completely different day. today we are going to go do Wally's newborn photos, and I did ask our photographer if it was okay if I vlogged a little bit, and she said that was totally fine. So I am super excited to show you guys some behind the scenes, but I'm even more excited to see the final result. So we are headed there right now, and I will make sure to put in some footage of his little outfits and stuff. So I will see you in a bit.
Might as well get as many as we can in this because you do not like to be moved. Just gonna do like a few before you guys leave of like you guys holding him. I don't have to get like you guys in there necessarily, but
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
So that went pretty good. In case you couldn't tell, he ended the shoot by puking everywhere. Not sure what caused that, but definitely gonna ask our nurse about that because that was a little bit much. And I don't know if it's because I didn't really get to burp him after feeding him, but sorry, he's making noises back there. He also pooped in 2 different blankets, so he just likes to make it nice and difficult. Granted, we did wait a little too long to do them. Typically, you want to take newborn photos while they're 10 days old or younger, and he is 15. No, he is over 2 weeks old. So he was pretty alert and awake for the entire thing, which again isn't ideal. You want them to be sleepy. So yeah, that was fun. But we hopefully did get some nice photos out of it. And he's now just chilling back here, asleep. So I think we're gonna go get coffee really quick, and then Connor has to go to work, so he's just gonna drop Wally and I off at home. And I think that's all I'm going to put into this vlog. So if you liked it, make sure to let me know. If you hated it, make sure to let me know. I'm sorry that this is 3 days worth of days in the life and not just one, but still trying to get the hang of vlogging, and my life isn't that exciting. So like this video if you liked it, leave a comment down below letting me know what you thought, and if you have any questions or anything, of course. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe because I am working pretty hard on trying to get content out while still having a newborn. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.